All right, here we are. Fine, I'm doing the final drain and then the final refill of the coolant on my 2017 Aston Martin DB11 V12. The last two over here, well, the last one that's a clean one, unopened gallon of water, and that one's empty. That's what we're gonna put our last drain out in. Here's our iteration of sequences of draining. So the first four I did were prior to learning of the drains here, well, and in the back for the I don't know, differential cooling, whatever it's doing. It's not important. So I am getting about 3/4 of a gallon out of that. The first time I did it, I disconnected everything like it said, but I came up with a technique where I'm really just disconnecting the two, and I'm able to get it all out. I'll show that little technique. You're gonna love it. So we've already drained the radiator, and actually we got just a little bit less out of the radiator this time than the last time. So we'll mark that with a new marking real quick. Is back in the Sharpie. Sharpie. So this way I can be sure that I know exactly which ones I'm going to be looking at for this. This is what I got out on my last one. So it seems like a half a liter less for some interesting reason. So there it is. And then we'll mark how much we get out of these. But I'm going to have my handy dandy assistant hold this for me because I cannot do this one-handed, and it will make a smidge of a mess. So definitely wear some eye protection under here, and stand by. We'll have him hold this camera. Come here. Come here. All right. So once again, they're pretty easy to get loose. Use a boom, pull the little clips down.
Is that going to come out on me?
I'm gonna ask you to move before I disconnect it.
All right.
All right. So they just like that. Use a little screwdriver, pry them down, and give them a little turn to free up the O-ring, because there's a little O-ring in there that's sealing it. They're a little challenging to get loose. So, and yep, go ahead and take a step back, and we'll put the eye protection on, and we'll go ahead and we'll get this one on the passenger side off first. Come on. Little spillage. It's hard to not have spillage with this. All right, the next one. And it would really suck to spill the bucket. I really would need to know how much I got out, and I don't want it to clean all that up. That would suck. I already sort of had a little spillage once. Like I knocked over 3 gallons almost. Oh no, I knocked over about a gallon. That was annoying enough. So, all right. So since I'm not going to disconnect the ones in the very back, there's still fluid back there. I can't remember how much I'm going to get out. It's probably about another 2 or 3 quarts. So I've come up with a way to get this out that's true to my nature and my accent. So 3/8 hose with a 3/8 barb, 1/2 inch threaded here into some electrical tape to help seal it up, because it will it'll go inside here, and you hold it tight, and it'll sort of seal. And then we're just going to apply a little bit of air into this, and it will push, and then it'll push the rest of the water out of here. And then you don't have to disconnect the connectors in the back, because I went back there and disconnected on the very first time, and I got like a cup out or something. It was just no, it was a waste of time. So this little method is going to be the quickest and easiest. And when I say shop air, I mean long air, because I mean I'm not really interested in putting much more than a few psi just to move the water, you know. So just clean the hose and blow on it. It works. Don't suck on it. Then you want a mouthful of this crap. But you know, it's only pressurized to like 1 bar, which is about 14-ish psi. So I mean, it doesn't take a lot of pressure anyway. So you definitely don't want to ever over-pressurize the system. So never, mechanic beware. Do this at your own peril. Do me a favor. Come over here. No. Let's see if you can hear.